And there we're live. It is Sunday morning. Good morning, good morning. Good to see everybody. Like halfway through August, this is going crazy. And yeah, I thought I'd pick a topic of you give what you get. So that's kind of cool. I think that's definitely a good topic. I definitely think I've gotten a lot out of YouTube. Hi Daryl, good morning, good to see you. I was having an awful time. I moved the table and everything around in here, and I can't figure out where to put my coffee, where to put the computer, anything now. So we might have to rethink this position, but we'll see. We'll figure this out. Definitely, I might need to get a little coffee table just for here. Hi, Kimberly. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Desert Bloom. Good morning. Haha. Abandoned Jordan to come here. Oh, was he live? I didn't even know that he was on quite yet. That's funny. Hi, Jason. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you this morning. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, I don't know where to put anything. Definitely need to figure out something for my coffee because it is completely out of reach at the moment. So yeah, we'll figure that out as we're going. But yeah, so good to see you. I'm going to try and bring up my chat here so I don't miss anything later on. I was having issues with my volume this morning and all sorts of stuff. It made me reboot my computer like 3 times. I don't know what's going on. It's acting up, that's for sure. I might do a second virus scan on here just to ease my mind and see what's up. I'm not too sure what was with that. That was quite strange. It just kept, my volume wouldn't turn on. Like, come on. Joe, good to see you. Chris, good morning. Good to see you, Chris Cookie. You've been popping on so many videos lately. It's been quite entertaining. Holy, hi Joe, and yes, actually, I want to just say before we get started, the piranhas are still doing really, really good. I am going to videotape another piece just so you can see how much it's healed in the next little while. Like, it's kind of interesting to see these skin grow that much. I don't know if I've seen that deep of a wound ever in a fish before, so that's cool. Good morning, JH. How's it going? I'm just kind of, I was picking a topic today now that we're kind of in it. Oh, here we go. Now I'm not getting anything. Come on, computer. My technical issues this morning with this laptop are just something else. I can't get my channel up, so I'm kind of scared that I'm going to, I'm kind of scared I'm going to miss chat, but for whatever reason, it's just not working for me today, so you might just have to deal with me if I do miss your chat. So yeah, for a topic I thought I would kind of do, give what you get. And you can take that from your fish room, you can take that from just YouTube in general, that kind of stuff. I thought that would be kind of a neat topic. Okay, now I saw Desert Bloom made a big comment here. I'm hiding in my fish room. The air conditioning broke this week. It's going to be 100 today. We have the exact opposite right now. We're in such smoke issues, like the air quality issue outside is just beyond. I went out last night and it was so thick. I could see this houses across the street, but the ones behind them were almost completely fuzzy and blocked out. Like just something else out there for that way. So yeah, I'm not spending a ton of time outside because my chest just starts burning. Like it's just awful. It's like, wow, quite crazy. So the forest fires in BC, I'm scared for them, but holy crap, the air quality in some places is unbelievable. Yes, some places say that it got so thick, especially in the northern Alberta. I'm glad I'm not up there. But it almost looked like night outside. Now that's some serious smoke going on. So I don't know. I'm not enjoying that part, but it is actually cool out, like really cool. Like the temperature has gone from that unbelievably hot to not bad. I can deal with this. I've actually put a sweater on a couple times because yeah, I'm not used to it cooling down. So that's nice. I can deal with that. But the smoke is something else. I'm amazed. It's so far, everything around here, everybody's playing really good. I know there's a bunch of people that are threatening anybody if they see them even throwing a cigarette out the window that they're videotaping it and they're posting it on Facebook in the local groups just to say like, let's not start a fire around here. So yeah, people are very touchy about the fires, I would say, because just insane. And yeah, it hasn't rained up here in weeks, so it is quite crispy out there. But yeah, as for the topic, I can't seem to stay on. Oh, but this is unbelievable. I've refreshed this twice. Maybe I'll start it over again and see what happens. I can't get this thing to work right. Definitely virus checky time. My last scan came in fine, so I'm not too sure. Let's try this one more time. How do I find me? Oh, that's not the right way to do it. I always go into my Google account. I haven't figured out this whole technical issue quite yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. By the way, I want somebody to come on here with me next Sunday. And I was thinking, since I've got you on here, Desert Bloom, let's bug you and see if you want to do your first live stream. Let's see if we can try it. I got you on the spot. So what do you think? I think it might be kind of fun. If you don't want to, that's okay. I do understand, but I thought I'd definitely throw that out there. I thought that'd be kind of fun. See if we can get that going, definitely. That would be really cool. I have no idea how to set it up though. Okay, so that means we're both complete newbies. Susan has invited me onto her Google chat before, but I've never tried to invite anybody else onto the Google chat. I've been on Big Easy's stream once or twice, and I think he emailed me it somehow. We'll figure it out. The thing is, we don't have to practice on here. You can just kind of practice offline and then somehow connect it to go online. So we might have to play with it. I think that would be really, really fun. And yeah, just to kind of learn how to do some collaboration videos. So we might have to look some of that up. That would be really cool. Okay, good. That would be fun, yeah. Because I just finished watching Fish Keeping Jamaica. He just did his part 2 on collaboration videos. And I definitely want to do it. I know a few people have asked me to, and yeah, we got to figure out how to do this. And you got to do a live stream, because I think that would be fun for sure. So let's see, I'm going to try this one more time so I can bring up the chat, because I don't want to miss anybody. But yeah, I was just wondering if there's anything that you guys have gotten out of, since you've discovered YouTube, that you weren't expecting to get out of YouTube, like discovering something, learning something, picking up a new hobby that you didn't even know existed, that kind of thing. I know with me, I've discovered a lot about like my personality that I didn't know. I'm a major nerd in documentaries, and I don't just watch fish documentaries or history documentaries. I've also watched a lot of just like personality documentaries, just life coaching documentaries, do-it-yourself thingies, all that kind of stuff, just to see what other people say. And there's been a few topics that have come up that have absolutely changed my outlook on life, my outlook on the fish room, my outlook on how I want to do my hobbies, how I want to approach life in general, and it's been really cool. So yeah, I've learned a lot about myself for sure. Like I didn't even realize one of the big ones that I got was being introverted and exactly what it has meant to me. And holy crap, has that opened up a whole other side, like just realizing who you are inside to kind of cope with how you deal with the outside world is amazing. Like I thought for years, and I mean, I personally, like this might be a little bit too deep, but I've been to different therapy. With my last hobby we tried doing for counseling at the end, and I mean, everybody was telling me different things, and all they were telling me just, it wasn't making sense to me. Like I'm like, that's not describing me inside. And I watched one random YouTube video, and holy crap, like I'm like, what is that word? What did you just say? What you just said, that one little comment just described what I was feeling inside. I've got to read this up. And I dug into it, and holy crow, like I don't feel alone. There's a whole community out there. I managed to join some Facebook groups, and all of a sudden I found a community that I didn't know existed, and they've really helped that way. So I thought that was really cool. Now I just saw a big comment pop up there. Oh, here we go. I might be able to pop myself up here. See if I can get the chat going properly. Liberty Bell Cichlids, good to see you, good to see you. Oh, it was Rob. Hi Rob, how's it going? Good morning. I can't see you on long. I'm on my way to church, but I sure learned how to become a great chef with all those great chef channels. Hey, I never even thought of looking up like a lot of cooking. I have joined, No Salt, I can't remember her thingy, but yeah, I have joined a couple of cooking channels. Haven't really watched too much in it, but yeah, I do love cooking and all that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, that's a good one a very good one to learn. I know back when I was just TV and that's all we had. I did watch the cooking channel. I haven't moved it onto YouTube step yet, but yeah, that's a good one to watch because it would have been good to have YouTube be able to pick the actual recipes that you wanted to watch. That would have been much more useful than the cooking channel back then, because a lot of the times I didn't want to cook what they were cooking. But I did learn kind of the basics of it, because I have to admit, when I moved out, a grilled cheese sandwiches was impossible. Macaroni and cheese was like impossible. I really learned how to cook in a quick hurry, because I lost some pounds in that first couple of months. I have to say, like, that was a good eye opener. Definitely recommend learning how to cook first. Made it mobile gaming. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning. We're just talking about some of the bonuses that we've gotten out of YouTube randomly that we never thought we would when we started watching YouTube, like learning how to cook or learning a little bit about your personality that you didn't know before, that kind of stuff. If you've ever gotten anything like that, and definitely hobby-wise, holy crap, I mean, the fish information out there from when I started is amazing. Yeah, I started in the time where we honestly thought it was a great idea to once every 6 months take all the gravel out of the tank and wash it underneath the sink and make sure you had it sparkling clean, then you put it back in, and then on the same day you do the same thing to the filter. And yeah, then we'd wonder why we were just having such awful times. But I mean, there was nothing, and the book reading and the few notes that was out there were so vague. It was a guessing game. It was a fun guessing game, and we didn't know what we were doing, but it was fun. And yeah, we learned things the hard way, which I think is definitely cool, like not having the information and having to do it the hard way. It was also kind of heartbreaking because yeah, you did lose a lot of fish that way, but well, the information that you took out of it, it stuck, because yeah, you didn't want to do that again. That's definitely cool, definitely cool. Okay, who's in here? How many trout did you bring back home from the river? I didn't bring any home. Truthfully, the only one we managed to catch was about this big. Yeah, he was very small, a very small little fish. I caught him right at the very beginning. I just managed to stick the net in the bottom of the water, and there was a whole bunch of just small ones. You know, they're not too smart at that stage. So I just kind of scooped my arms out, managed to get them over top of the net and picked it up. It was really good, but nobody else managed to catch any bigger ones. We didn't bring any fishing rods or anything either, so very hard to catch with just a net, but it was cool. Sergeant Tanks, have you changed your logo? Your logo? Totally relate. I was Soap and Water Weekly. Yeah, Soap and Water, all the things that we used to do so wrong, but it was so much fun. Yeah, when we first bought fish, we didn't even have a pet store in the little town I was at. We were maybe 400, 500 people. We had to drive to the farther town to the Allied Hardware. It was awesome, our hardware store. Well, she decided, because there was no pet store, that she would just bring in some dog food and some cat food. So we quit having to drive 2 hours to the closest city of Lethbridge. So that started that, and then she's like, well, hey guys, hey, if I bring in some bird food and maybe a couple budgies, would you guys be interested in something like that? Because we had some cockatiels at the time, and our puppy dogs, we had gigantic bulldogs. So yeah, we were like, that might be interesting, that might be interesting. So yeah, we started buying that, and from there we started going just crazy. She decided, okay, this is too much. What do you guys think of fish? And up at that point, that was pretty much unheard of in the town. Like, nobody kept a fish tank, especially when you had to drive all the way to Lethbridge to grab a fish. So we're like, sure, this is great. Bring us in some fish. So we knew nothing. She ordered in just random stuff, brought in these beautiful metal frame racks. I don't know if anybody had ever seen those metal tanks, but they were really, really cool. We thought they were just awesome at the tank. And yeah, she had 2 little setups, I think maybe 6 or 7 tanks on the shelf, and it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. So that was got us started. And yeah, a 10-gallon tank and a Tiger Oscar, because the name sounded cool. We learned a lot. V-Stick, good morning, good morning. Yes, I did change your logo. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that later when I can zoom that in for sure. That looks cool, looks cool. I don't want to change my logo, but at the same time, you know how you want to have your face in it, but I'm like, ugh. I've just put it on the t-shirt, we're keeping it. That looks good, that looks good. You're wearing your t-shirt on that too. Oh, hey, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Am I going to do anything to celebrate the 1,000? Yes, I do definitely. If when I want to manage to get a picture, and if I can do a live stream on there. And I am running a t-shirt giveaway, if you guys know about that. Definitely, if I've got a goal date. So my birthday is August 29th. And if I can get to the 1,000 subscribers by August 29th, I'll give away 2 t-shirts, and I'm doing it international. I don't want to exclude anybody, so we'll see what that costs. But if we don't get it to my birthday, we'll just do a 1 t-shirt giveaway. And I'm just going to do it based on your entries to the video, to the t-shirt contest. Is you have to comment on my videos, not the live stream, so this one don't come back after on this one, don't worry about it. But my videos, generally on Monday and Wednesdays, are going to count as entries. So just come back, comment on those videos, and you will be entered into it. I will let the winner, just in case I get somebody that's not really, you know, I get a random comment or something on them. D, where are my t-shirts? You gotta just keep commenting, Joe. You're doing good. I know I've seen you. I know I've seen you. So yeah, when I hit the 29th will be the cutoff for the 2 t-shirts, and whenever I hit the 1,000, then I will cut off on that video and go back and let my kid probably pick the video and then do a draw on that video. I think that will be fun. I do have to figure out how to use that random comment generator. That'll be good. I will figure that out. That doesn't seem too bad. Yes, thank you, Mobile Gaming. So yeah, I want to do that for sure. So I hope that explained that all right. I am totally pumped. I never expected to get anywhere near this close. I bring it up and I look at my subscriber count and I just kind of walk away because it's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Well, thank you for stopping in, Liberty Bell Cichlids. Definitely have a great day. Yes, I know it's Sunday, so a lot of people are busy. So go enjoy your weekend too. When I picked this time, I wasn't too sure what time to pick. I was just, it just works really good for my schedule and stuff. So I hope it works good for you. Thank you guys all for coming out on your Sundays, on your weekends. It is, yeah, I want to go out today. We're looking at the smoke and I don't know. I'll check it out. Check it out, check it out. I'll have to go take some pictures outside. Last night, the sun was so orange. It was really creepy. It was like pretty creepy. Like I don't know how to describe it. Just nuts. Very something else. So what time are we at? What was I gonna show you guys here? I figured out something I was going to show you and now I can't remember. Oh, Facebook. I remember. I was going to say Facebook. Hey, One Fish, Two Fish. I'm so excited to see you, girl. Hi, how's it going? That's awesome. That's so good to see you. Yeah, hi, One Fish, Two Fish. Yeah, definitely. No work today. No, yeah, like very strange to see you on one of our Sunday live streams. So that's awesome. Rob93, you too. Good morning, good morning. That is awesome. That is awesome. Very, very cool. So yeah, anyway, I get so distracted by chat. It's wonderful. Guard. Oh, aquariums and reptiles. What kind of reptiles you got? I'm kind of curious. Reptiles that I've kept myself. I kept some newts when I was quite little. We got them from the hardware store. And I thought, like, we originally thought that they would only last like 6 months, maybe a year tops. I took those things to university with me. Like, I swear, they wouldn't die. It was awesome, but I didn't know they lived that long. So just be forewarned. I need my coffee, which is way back behind my computer. I need to figure out a setup for this. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hi, Multi-Tank Addictions. Yes, I'm always on this time on Sunday. I have a new segment and idea, and I want to include you if this is a regular thing. I'm always on this Sunday. I love doing this time. I might be a few minutes late. I'm not good at showing up right at 10 o'clock, just warning you. One of my things, but yes, I'm always on Sunday morning at this time. Go for it. That would be awesome. Yes, and Multi-Tank Addictions, while we're here and talking about it, he also does live streams. Really awesome live streams on the weekends, which includes Saturday mornings. You'll have to just put out the times for me, and also now Sunday evenings, which is really cool. I'm quite often with the time with the sun at the moment. I've been going on my walks in the evening, but pretty soon I'm not going to be able to go for my walks in the evening because it's going to be -30 out. So I've got to find me a treadmill. So yeah, I'm addicted to this walking thing. Is it awesome? I'm really enjoying it. I'm up to almost 3 kilometers a night, which is really cool. So what's up, Rob? And it was epic last night. What the hey? What did I miss? Oh, were you guys on there last night and I missed it? I'll definitely have to check that out. I was not on my computer at all last night and yesterday. Oh, was it funny? I took my kid to the mall. We were just going shopping. I'm still looking for a necklace. I'm about given up. I will find one. I might have to just go get it laser engraved somewhere, but I don't know how much that's going to cost. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, took the kid to the mall and just randomly I looked at her and I'm like, hey, want to get your ears pierced? And she looked at me and said, yeah, how much is it gonna hurt? So yesterday's just turned into an absolute gong show between her and then the other 2 kids wanted to come over and hang out, and it was, yeah, I didn't get anything done yesterday, absolutely nothing. It was a lot of fun, but productivity was absolutely at a halt, so that was good, that was good. I love watching Dad's Piranha walk. A bag of poop for 5 blocks to... Oh, I know. That was so ridiculous. Right before we left, we watched this guy. His name's Chaos Paddlers. I know he's jumped in here once or twice. He does metal detecting, fly fishing, a bunch of random stuff. My throat's getting sore. Oh, Pond and More. Hi, good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, right before we left, we were watching Chaos Paddlers on his phone. I'm the one that introduced him to him, and we find him quite funny. But yeah, he sat and he went and he was fishing, and he's looking around this beautiful pond, and he's just disgusted by the garbage. So he picked up all the garbage and he put a little challenge out and said, hey, like, let's see everybody just pick up 1 bag of garbage and see how we do. Let me know that you've done it and I'll give it a watch after. So we're walking on this walk and he starts the video and he's like, okay, Chaos Paddler. So I knew exactly what he was doing. So I looked around and sure as you wouldn't believe it, the first thing I see is this nice blue baggie. It was so awesome. So I was like, there you go, hon. So he picked it up and managed to carry it. Yeah, like 5 gigantic blocks till we found a garbage can. It's too much, just perfect. I love YouTube. Makes you do some pretty random stuff, I'll tell you that much. We stayed very far ahead of him for the rest of that trip though. So yeah, that is on Dad's Piranhas if you want to watch that video. I don't know, entertaining anyway. We had a good laugh about that. Okay, now what am I missing in here? Oh, okay, so Multi-Tank Addictions wrote down his live streams are at 6 a.m. Pacific Saturday and maybe changing Sunday to Tuesday. Okay, well that would be good. In the morning or evenings on Tuesday? I don't know everybody's schedule either. I try and hit them if I can, but definitely. Nuts. So yeah, that would be interesting. And Rob93 there, he does live streams usually on Sundays. So if I missed one on Saturday, I'm sorry. Definitely. All right, so what time are we at? We're at 10:30. I want to show you guys, I did set up one more little betta tank. I want to show you guys. I had one more, but it is so scratched up. I really don't know if I want to use it. Here, I'll show you guys. Before I I lose the bottom again and break you guys' eardrums. Yeah, I got this guy here, but I really don't think we're gonna see a whole lot through this thing. It's just, I think they decided to clean it with a metal brush or something. It's just nuts. So I may not use this one. But one of our friends just across the street, she's moving to Redcliffe, and she figures she's got a lot of little tanks and stuff that she's going to be bringing over here, so that should be neat. Might end up with a few more containers. Hey! The larger racks for the bettas is coming along good, which is an awesome bonus. Here, we'll flip you guys around. Yeah, see, the bigger tanks for the bettas are starting to look good. So here's the latest one I set up. He's quite nice. This is one of the males out of the crown tail batch, out of the tank. Trying to get them all out. Which I think that'll work out pretty good for them. I have no idea what the actual gallonage of it is, but little bow front, kind of cute. Pamela, good to see you, good to see you. This guy's getting clean next. His tank's getting awful. I've been doing water changes, but it needs a take him out and clean him. This is the guy with the chin. I don't know, he needs a comic name. He definitely needs a comic name. Because so far his gills are not going back down. Just too much. So yeah. He's a mess, he's a mess. Protom, hi, good morning. And here's my metal tank. I think this is where it's gonna go. This will be the retro tank. So yeah, this is what all of our tanks used to be like. It was awesome, I loved it. So that is cool. I think this is a 3-gallon. I will have to try and measure it, see if I can figure it out. Yeah, that thing's awesome. Roger White, good to see you, good to see you. Hi, I was just doing a quick little tour of the little betta tanks. Definitely coming along really well, so I'm liking it. I think it's a good idea. We'll eventually get the whole bottom done with some bigger tanks, and then I can just have the upper racks mostly for grow out. I do need to move this rack up a little bit more because these are very hard to do water changes, so that'll be good, that'll be good. It's coming along, it's coming along. Here, I'll let you see Idiot here. Okay, and you can see like how much his back is improved. Check that out, check that out. He's actually growing some skin back on top. It is almost completely level. It is filled in. Like, I can't believe how well that healed. I thought that was gonna, yeah, like that's 1 week, eh? So I did one video kind of in the middle of the week. I want to do another one now and just kind of, when his skin actually covers it over, it'll be neat. I wonder if it'll be sparkly or if it's going to be kind of gray or what that's going to look like. It's different. That's so different. I've never healed up a wound quite that large before, so it was kind of fun to see. The Amicas are nuts as always. Doing really well. Should be able to ship some fish soon, which is nice. Then I can clear up my sail tank and hopefully grow out a few more of these. I haven't fed anybody this morning, so they're looking a little hungry. You're running out of room. I know. I don't know what to do. I will definitely probably be needing to feed some of these to the disposal units. The population's just nuts. But I want to grow some up and ship some out before I do that. This tank is doing so good. Just love it. This shrimp. I should have put some food in there. Everybody's all spread out again. Yeah, I've got a couple with some saddles, and I put the leaves in there, so they're all enjoying life. I put the smallest amount of the hornworth in here. Oh, let me see if I can block the glare. And there's some shrimp up there. And yeah, that small little piece of hornworth is just growing like crazy. I love it. Very cute. I always see little shrimp up in there, if you can see him. Oops, I don't know, where's that glare? There's the glare. I like it. The cherry shrimp are doing really good. Alluring Bettis, good to see you. How's it going, Jordan? How's it going? We were just doing a quick room tour. I love my little dino. I just put the dino in there to make a cave and just to kind of remind myself that I am doing a lot of this for conservation and I just want to continue to get a few more endangered species if I can. I don't know how he ended up in there. So I tried to catch this dude a girlfriend and I was very unsuccessful. I kept getting males in the tank, so I'll work on that a little bit more. And honestly, I cannot figure out why I don't have any white cloud babies with this massive mess. Most of this is gonna get ripped out probably later tonight. But yeah, I thought this would be the perfect baby nest for my white clouds. And I've seen my female, here she is. She's dropped her eggs a few times. I do have some Java moss for her there. But I have not seen a baby yet. And yeah, I thought that was an awesome nursery. I mean, come on. Like, come on. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to try again and just move a female guppy in with this guy and go from there. I give up on the white clouds. They're not playing by the books. I accidentally lost one of my plecos in this tank. So I'm not impressed with that, but what I did was I had some Java moss actually tied to that sculpture at one point in time, and I still had a string on there. And one of my plecos managed to twist himself into the string on there, and yeah, this tank has had a bit of a spike, but it's doing better now, so. Oops. Which guppy are you loving? Yeah, all the babies in there. I really thought I did good with the nursery idea, but yeah, I would definitely have to try them different. These are my flame-tail guppies. I'm trying to get the males out of here and separate it into the other tank, but this is the original dad. He's getting pretty old. He's been in here a while. Some of his kids are getting pretty neat though. They're getting some nice spikes. Do you know to tail types? I'm not very awesome at the tail types, but yeah, this one is, I've been calling it a flame tail. I don't know what it is exactly. Kind of like a crown tail, I guess. Really neat on the end if you can see the male there. I can't wait to see if some of these boys here get the same tail type as him. They've got some spikes, but not as much. But I really want to remove like this round one out. Try and see if I can get the guppy project underway. I'm getting into guppies. Oh, good, Alluring Bettis. Good. It is very fun. It is very fun. So yeah, I need to give this guy a girlfriend because he is very cool. Love the color on him. He's really gotten dark. I wish he didn't have that red streak in the bottom of his tail, but we'll work with that, I'm hoping. So yeah, I'm trying to move. Sorry if I'm making you guys spin around. I'm trying to turn this into a male tank for at the moment to grow out some of the males you can see for the pet store. I don't know where these guys are coming from exactly. My snake skin. I think my hubby must have put one in there on me, but so we're just growing them up for the pet store. This guy too, kind of cool though. He's, like I say, I don't know where all the genes are coming from. So these are my mutts, I guess, until I can figure it out. This is as you try to get a particular strain, yeah. I've really been slacking off with the guppies. But yeah, I'm trying to do a crown tail strain with this guy's here. And these, I don't know, they're just popping out the snake skin, so. Those are the two that I'm trying for at the moment. So whatever pops out of my little male in there and my crown tails are kind of my main ones. Here's the bettas. They're still doing awesome for sure. Especially now the males are out. Some of them, you can see this female's got some breeding stripes going. So yeah, I gotta get those males out of there. Or I might manage to pull an Alluring Bettis and get an accidental spawn. I can't believe that. Those little wild guys are quite the things. Well, here's the female that I want to keep right here in the middle. She's there, focused, yay. That female I want to keep with the nice crowning and her tail there. And I want to go pick her up a new male. I keep looking, but I haven't found the right one quite yet. So she might end up in the metal tank. We'll see how we do that one. This camera, I cannot focus it. So yeah, that's the future breeding project right there. I'm excited. I think I showed you guys everything now. Like, oh, just the snails, but I think they're kind of sleeping still. They are doing well. I was cleaning out the tank and I had one of these on here and he was climbing up my arm and he was chewing on it. Did it ever feel weird? Their little teeth are quite close. I don't want to let that one chew on me now though. I think I'd giggle way too much and hit it off. It feels very, very strange when one of these walk up your arm and nibble. I'll give it that. So yeah, they're all doing very, very good. I never expected to have a snail tank, but it is fairly entertaining and I am enjoying watching the colors. Now I'm into snails. Snails are cute. I like them. I do like them. So yeah, this is the grow out tank for sale. These are the ones I've separated for Fish Tropic. So I got them 2 males. There's one in the middle there, the other one, and 3 girls. So I'm going to send those off. Now it's going to be fun. And of course, some random bettas. This one I take all over and I photograph him. Yeah, here's the crabby guy. Never ceases to flare at you. All right. See if I can, there you go, turn you back around. So that is the fish room, at the moment. It's kind of crunched under there. It's going to be what? An interesting trip with 4 adult bettas and about 20 babies. What are you doing? I missed finding stuff. Any luck finding the huge snail of boyfriend? No, I want to put that tank on the table that's sitting right here. It's not even up yet. So, but yes, I do want to try that. I have seen them still at the local fish store. They're not selling out quite as fast as they were when he first brought them in, so I shouldn't have too much problems. So that'll be kind of cool. That'll be different. But yes, that is definitely a female. I can't tell the difference in the smaller apple snails. I keep trying to look, but I'm not having any luck. And I mean, she's a great example to be able to see everything, but I still can't tell on the little ones. It's just complicated. Okay, I gotta turn the lights off on the piranhas. They hate it when the light's on. They really, really hate it when the light's on. They're swimming in just crazy circles. They weren't attacking each other, but I don't feel like risking that right now. That was just too much. Okay, so what are we talking about here? Alluring bettas. Question. I have my mystery snail eggs in a makeshift incubator floating in the tank. The clutch is getting dark like a purple. Is that bad? No, that's perfect. That just means they eat their way out, and as they eat their way out, you'll actually be able to see them inside. So that's exactly perfect. I also have a snail video. Check it out. I think it's just if you look under the popular videos, it should be the second one, I think. And yeah, I took a picture of it every day, and near the end, it looked disgustingly purple, absolutely disgustingly purple. And yeah, you should almost be able to just touch it at the end, and it'll crinkle up because they've eaten so much of it out that it'll just start to crinkle. And at that point, you can almost just crunch it up and let them loose in the jar. You've done awesome. They made it. Good job, yeah. If it turns purple, awesome. Liquor mode, oh, I know multi-tank addictions, I'm famous for that. Yeah, if I see that I'm in your stream, I'm usually hanging out unless they say I leave. I might not say nothing because I'm cooking or I'm vacuuming or I'm doing something. then I'm usually sitting in the stream, so that's cool. I have some of both. They're annoying. One snail equals 1,000. I know, I couldn't believe how many. Like, that's one clutch behind me. I'm just floored, absolutely floored. I didn't think I'd get that much. I kept bladder snails, ram's horns, and mystery snails. Yeah, I got lots of bladder. Well, actually, population is not that bad. If you really, really watch how much you're feeding, you can usually keep the snail population down. They are like the best indicator of if you're feeding too much, right? If the snail population climbs, it means there's too much food on the bottom. If you keep the snail population just lower, you're doing just as long as the fish are kind of full. As a guide, the I worry about right now is me because I never know how much to feed, popping out too much. Try and get used. Goal accomplished. That was the big goal, was to be able to. I wanted to share some with another hobby. So close to getting gold out. I think. I think that's fun. Yes, fun. Oops. Mystery, mystery snails require both genders. Yes, so the mystery snails, you need a male and a female. The ram's horn, two of. I'm not too sure about snails and all that. I think you need. They're nuts. Yeah, I had one ram's horn snail that I had in one tank, and then I didn't realize I had another ram's horn snail in my shrimp tank, and now I got a lot of ram's horn snails. Yeah, crazy. From the pond. Yes, I couldn't believe how many back on some of my rocks. When I got to the bottom of the container, there was just a whole bunch of little black everywhere. I was like, oops. I didn't realize there's that many. That one wild one was huge. I was just floored. That was a big snail. A big, big bladder snail. Never seen one get that big in a fish tank before, so that was kind of cool. I did not know they would get that big. It was kind of cool. Fun to find. I use my snails to feed my larger fish. My hubby's done that when he first started because he was really big into overfeeding, and so he got this massive snail population. So of course I taught him just to pop the snails when they got to the top of them, because he wouldn't listen to me. I'm not overfeeding, it's okay. So I taught him just to pop the snails when they got on top, and I can't just fish eat the snails, but of course that just feeds more snails. Blows it up some more. It doesn't work. You gotta control the food population with the snails for sure. I swear bladder snails could survive the apocalypse. Definitely. Those things are pretty indestructible. They can say the only way you can control them is by watching the food in the tank, because they're very, very indestructible. I like them. They're they're such a good indicator. I've never seen a bladder snail. What does it look like? Okay, for your pest snails, usually you're going to get two types in your tank. One will have the little kind of curly shell. Not that guy. The bladder snail is kind of the more fat one. It's got kind of a... Oh, I wish I had some good examples. I might have a little one. A little itty bitty shell here. My kid was picking them out of the tank. Let me see. They do kind of remind me of a... mystery snail shell. No, I don't have one. Very, very close to a mystery snail shell. Just brown and kind of, I guess, what your bladder organ would look like. I don't know. But yeah, those are there, and they get everywhere. If you go to a pond and you see a snail, that's kind of, that's going to probably be a bladder snail. Because they're everywhere. They're just nuts. They do very good. They've done well. They've done very well. Little tiny gold ones that look like ram's horn snails. Yeah, like those little curly ones. I've got those in quite a few tanks, and it seems like if I've got a bladder snail problem, I generally don't have too many of the other ones. I don't know or understand why that, if they just prefer different tank setups or what, but I will definitely, do I have one? They're hard. I can't. It's very hard on the live stream. I'd love to show you use the camera and show you, but it's very, very hard to get it to focus on a live stream. So I don't think I could get it to focus on one in the tank because they're just so small. I do have a couple that have ended up in the snail tank just because I've transferred the Hornsworth and stuff, the duckweed, and I throw it all in that tank for that big snail to eat. She's just, yeah, she's a cow. She eats everything. The Hornsworth takes her a little bit longer to eat, but she definitely eats it, so. I crush my bladder snails and my guppies love to eat them. Yeah, like it works so well. I've done that quite some times. You're at 968 subs. I know, like I said, it's I don't even know what to say. Like, it was a goal to get there, but I never actually thought I'd get there. And it's just so many people. And like I say, I'm so introverted. And it's just nuts. If I think about it too hard, it makes my anxiety like level kind of grow. I have to really not think about it. I have to really concentrate on the camera, and I try to picture myself talking to one person. When I do my videos and that kind of thing, that I'm actually talking to Jordan, or that I'm talking to One Fish, Two Fish, or that I'm just talking to one individual person. And that really helps. When I start imagining the numbers, it really, like I say, it'll actually make my anxiety go up a little bit from like how invert, like I really am. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how to describe it. Cause yeah, like I one-on-one, I'm good at talking to people. That doesn't bother me. But even one-on-one, after a while, I have to kind of step back and recharge a little bit. But yeah, like talking to that many people is nuts. So I mean, I sit and I look at some of my, like the 2 videos that have taken off, and it's just, I can't think about it too hard. Imagining that many people just watching anything I made is just, it's very strange. It's very strange. But that is why I do enjoy the YouTube, is because I hate talking to people so much in real life that this is just so perfect that I can talk to so many people without actually talking to so many people. It's great. But like I say, one-on-one, I don't mind. It's going to be neat. We're actually meeting up with a YouTuber on Friday. He wants to, I guess he comes and have business. So he's going to do his business in the morning, and Friday we're all going to go for dinner. And then Saturday, I think that Ryan and him are going to go out and do some metal detecting, that kind of thing. So that, I really hope he doesn't take how I am in real life the wrong way. Because yeah, once you get out, it's like the battery just draining really. And I find now that I understand what's going on, I do kind of myself, I have to exit the situation before I get too overwhelmed, because it actually gets, the anxiety builds up to the point where I actually get crabby and bitchy, and it's just, I can't help it. It's just like my back is on low and it's going to explode, and it happens. Now that I kind of understand how to think about it and how to deal with it, I have been making it a little bit easier to go out. I sit and I can watch for my signs on when I'm going to, when I need to step back and recharge. So that's kind of cool. So that's kind of cool. I hope that, well, I will definitely get to test it out, because yeah, this is somebody I kind of know through a video as well. I have heard other people say that they connect better with the people that seem to already know them, and I think that'll be kind of neat to test this theory out and see how it is. So that'll be fun. Yeah, metal detecting, it's strange. I just let my hubby do his thing. It's so not up my alley. I'd like to go wander and do the nature things, but if I look down and I see a quarter, I'll grab it. I'm not gonna go digging for it, forget it. Some of the things he's found is kind of neat though, but yeah, that's his hobby, so that's cool. Go have fun. Yeah, fish have forced me to be social. Yeah, like, it's cool. Like I said, I don't know, it's kind of neat. I used to be an extrovert until I got PTSD. Yeah, like, and just even to realize how to deal with it and stuff like that. Like, I love that part of the YouTube, is that it's really helped me be interactive and social, and yeah, it even managed to make me discover myself, which is really cool. I love watching all the treasure hunters doing their thing. I know, some of them find some strange stuff, I'll give it that. I was watching these ones, I don't know where they were, they had these strange kind of river walkway water thingies that were just just, yeah, just got kind of disgusting to wander through. But they wandered up in there, and one of them even found a gun once. It was just like, oh my goodness. So they're off calling the cops, going, hey, I think we found the murder weapon. That's crazy. I don't know if we'll find anything quite like that here, but we'll see. We did have a lot of rum runners and that kind of stuff around here. Sometimes you find the odd like artifacts, but they're mostly stone. They're not metal. This area was pretty boring in its history that way. Crow's Nest Pass, you could probably find a few more interesting things, but this part in Medicine Hat, I don't know. Maybe I'll find something really super cool, but I don't know if he's going to find any guns. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not going to say nothing. Maybe he will. Oh, that'll be cool. Pamela Fox, meaning, do you consider fish keeping a hobby which captivates your attention? What? What did I miss? That's why I don't have a YouTube channel yet. Well, okay, what are we talking about? I'll look it up later. I probably have them. Oh, you guys have been talking for a while. No, I think, Pamela, you've got fish, don't you? I'm sure you said you had fish. But yeah, you don't have a YouTube channel yet. Were you just saying that it's because you're introverted that you don't have the YouTube channel? Honestly, it does help you get out there for sure, but no matter what, I think no matter what kind of personality you are, I think making those first few videos is definitely tricky, but go through the steps. First, just do a video. Don't even say anything. Don't say anything. Just aim that camera at your fish tank. Put the kind of music to it if you can figure that part out in the editing that makes you feel comfortable, that suits your personality, that suits you, like make it feel like you. Put that out there. Just, yeah, that can be your first video. I think that's how a lot of people do it. From there, make one, maybe do another one afterwards on something else, and then when you get comfortable, try saying something, even if it's just, hey, how's it going, right? That's how you do it. Definitely, like, that's how you start. If you look at a lot of the big channels and you scroll back to their first video, that's almost always everybody's first video, so go for it. That's how you start. And as you're more comfortable, do more. I really tried to push myself with my first video. I think it was because I think it was Bob that actually said that in one of his live streams, Bob Steamfont. I was watching him, and I think he said that to somebody, and it was just like, oh, I'm gonna skip this first step. I'm gonna try, okay. And I tried to speak in my first video. It was kind of cool. Chronicles of Chris's Fish Room. Oh, hey, good to see you, good to see you. It's funny how introverted I am. I'm in 12 hours of live streams a week, and I don't even say hello. Exactly, hey? Yeah, like, I'm just absolutely nuts on that one. But and once I realized that, it was really eye-opening, though. And I'm reading a book right now on how to be introverted and what that means and how to break out of your shell, and how, like, a lot of the creative people and all that stuff are introverts. Like, a lot of my major people that I always look up to and were so cool, that make such amazing things, they're all introverts. It all happens in here. It doesn't happen out here, it happens in here, which is really cool. And yeah, it's neat to realize who you are. Quite the thing. Sherry, hi, good morning, Sherry. I think I saw Madfish Diva in here too. Good morning. See, a lot of us people on here, I swear. One I learned on this book is they got a lot of the numbers wrong, which was really cool. They actually figure the introverts are actually probably more than half. How many times have I said actually now? More than half of the population. Like 50 to 51% of the population is introverts, which is really cool. You realize and you really think of how, then you go for just eating around and you watch people, you can almost pick them out. Like, they're all over the place. Like, half the people that you are going to deal with today almost don't want to deal with being out there as much as you do. And it's really cool. It's really cool to see the world in that. Like, I'm sure they said put the numbers being percent or 20% of the population. That's not you. That's not your problem. I got told that a lot. It's like, no, no, no. You are depressed. You're manic depressive and all this stuff. And I hate therapy and I hate counselors right now so much. Because I figured it out. I figured it out myself. Why did I waste so much time? It's cool. It's really very cool, and I like research, and I don't know why I never did this myself a while ago. So it's cool. It's free. It's very free. And yeah, to realize so many people that I'm talking to on here are probably just like me is amazing. So yeah, if I can encourage you to kind of come out of your bubble that way, the camera is amazing for that. It is definitely being able to express yourself on YouTube. This is a wonderful form for introverts, because I am talking to like 13 people right now, and I wouldn't do that if there wasn't a camera in front of me. Definitely not. My mom's always asking me, what are you doing? And I'm staring at my fish fly. I know, it's a good hobby for the introvert, because it puts you down. You're in this little spot, and I love having this room for it. Definitely, it's a good thing. And it's part of being introverted. You're probably inside your brain is just like probably going 2,000 miles an hour, but what you're doing isn't. So some people don't get that. Or they call you shy. I hate that word. I hate that word. I never felt I would. I just didn't feel like I had it to contribute to the conversation, or it would just, the small talk part didn't interest me. I wanted to get into the ideas. I wanted to get into the deep part of it. I didn't want to talk about some actor and what they were doing, so. Oh, definitely. What? Leaving for the outdoors. Good. It's good to see you. Good to see you, Fish Keeping Jamaica. I definitely want to, like I was talking about you earlier in the stream. I want to figure out this collaboration stuff. I think it would be cool. Thanks for the motivation on there. Have a good day. Definitely. Yes, introverts can be social. We just like our social in small doses. Exactly. Like as soon as I walk out that door, even sometimes talking to my hubby on the couch, I can feel that battery just close, like draining so quick sometimes. And yeah, out there, it's just massive how fast it can just go. Yeah, like small doses and then back out. So like I said, I'm even getting more comfortable with excusing myself early from things. I didn't understand why I wanted to leave all the time, why I hated parties so much, and I do now. And I think it makes it easier even to walk into that situation, understanding that when I reach a certain point, it's like, okay, I'm out, I'm out. It's very cool, very cool. Science, technology, and beyond. Hey, how are you doing? Hello, good to see you. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Mr. B, Fish and Things, good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. We are all more alike than people think. Life is short and try it, eat it, eat the cake. Yes, exactly, like, we are so similar. I mean, it's amazing. And like I said, once you realize the population is like 50-50, and if you can kind of understand the extroverts and you can kind of understand the introverts, then it makes a lot more sense. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. It's just part of who you are. And yeah, I wish somebody hadn't told me there was something wrong with me. It is good to see the real world. It's very good to see the real world. So yeah, I think introverts are a bit less reliant on others too. Like, I'm okay reading a book or watching my fish for hours. I don't get lonely. I don't get bored. My husband can't stand to be cooped up. I know, exactly. Like, once you understand that, like, your recharge time comes in here by yourself. When you're an extrovert, your recharge time out there talking out front, right? Like the people that are there up were with us with the people, our battery goes down. And yeah, I never feel lonely in here. And I definitely got an extroverted kid, which has made it kind of a challenge. And seeing that in here, because she constantly wants to come over and go out with people and find new friends. And it's just like, oh, okay, like, okay. I gotta be a little bit extroverted. And she does really good kind of when we take a break in the house and I need to go sit and do my thing for a while. We're trying to come up with that balance. It's definitely different living with some extroverts. But now that I understand it, it makes more sense with me. I just wish I'd learned this so much earlier, because cool. In the South, we girls are taught to excuse themselves early. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that almost kind of goes back to, yeah, like that goes back to tradition and all that kind of stuff. I love looking up that kind of old stuff. I think it's very cool. Very, very cool. But I mean, girls can be extroverted too, so maybe a lot of them want to hang out and stay longer too. Like it's just nothing to do with your gender for sure. Like it's just part of your personality. But I would have loved that. I have to say, if I had an actual excuse to excuse myself early, that would have been a bonus. Okay, holy crap, I have talked for like a whole hour. You guys are nuts. I didn't even realize that went back that fast. So that's kind of cool. Because we'll drink too much until all the family secrets. Oh, Madfish Diva, that's funny. Yes, that can definitely happen. Extrovert, introvert, yeah, you had that in the mix. It's all done. Well, that's awesome. Well, on that note, I think it has been an absolutely very positive talk. Desert Bloom Bettas, let's definitely try and email each other and connect that way and see if we can figure out this Google Hangouts so that we can do this. I think that would be a lot of fun. I don't know if I do that, if I'm going to have to use my computer or not. So there's going to be a lot of stuff we'll have to figure out. If we can do it all on the phone, that would be such a good bonus. So yes, thank you guys all for hanging out on this Sunday. It has been so awesome, and I cannot wait to see you guys next week. Tomorrow's video is about my pond rocks. I was having some fun doing some aquascaping, and I will show you guys that tomorrow. Until then, thank you for hanging out. I love this chat. It was actually really uplifting, so I hope you guys had kind of some of that bonus going on too. I'm charged up. Can't wait to see my day, and I will see you guys next week.